Hey guys, it's Allie. This is mainly for my DA followers and or watchers. So if you're not on DeviantArt, you don't have to watch this. And I'm looking at the wrong spot. Anyway, I know it's been a long while, but you gotta bear with me. I'm in college. It's getting down to close to finals, very close. So this is mainly to just tell you guys what's going on as of right now. And then at the end, I might talk about a few other things. I did buy a new camera slash sound system, but something happened where when I was gonna install it, I didn't realize how long it was gonna take, and it was taking too long. So I closed it out properly, and now the following day when I tried it, it didn't work. Now I've already said this before. I still haven't gotten it fixed. I don't know what's wrong with it. If anyone of you guys has any blue um uh blue merchandise, that's the company, Blue, and have had this problem before, please comment down below. Or if on DA, please comment down below. I guess the same thing. Um, so until that works, I still have my old headphones, and that's about it for voice acting. I haven't really tried to do anything else just yet because like I said, I've been busy with school, and I need to actually the next thing I have to work on is a project due Thanksgiving week. I have another one due, and then it's like we have to work on one paper, part of it in class, and one like the Sunday of Thanksgiving for my second class, and then we'll have one more paper. And then the third class, I will have one last project, and I'm still haven't even started yet, and I should have by now. So that's what's taking me so long. For those of you who've answered or asked me questions for my OCs, there's only 4 more questions. I did start on one of them, but because one of the characters is striped, it takes a while, and I haven't even touched it in a while because of everything. I finally got my computer to stop doing this reset thing, so it's still not updated to Windows 10 yet, but I got it to stop doing what it was doing. For the one who I said, could you kill off somebody who I didn't even create yet, but he's a family member for my RWYOC character, my OC characters. I'm still looking for a color so I can derive from the name. It'll take me a little longer than I expected, but I am working on it. For those of you who are watchers of my Avengers stories, Lizard Man, Heights, and the proposals, I'm almost done with the proposal. I just gotta finish writing the content. It's a lot harder than you think, believe me, and those of you who've written using songs before understand this. I actually got some good news. I finally redid my, oh, and I should have mentioned also the Sleeping Beauty one. Which is what I'm going to talk about. I finally got done with the, redoing the jewels because a while back when I first did this, I had all the jewels, but I did not I only uploaded the first one, which is what's on already one of the stories. Sadly though, something happened with my computer and I didn't get a chance to save or upload from my computer to either DA or to a flash drive, and that killed me pretty much. So I finally have my sketch thing back on it. It's not the full thing, but it's what I've had before, but it'll do. So I finally did that. I altered it a little bit from the original pic, which I'm not going to be changing between the chapter that was posted and the next one. And then I finally, except for the last character, but since that's the last one, I will worry about that more when I get towards it. I have finally finished figuring out how to do the images for these characters. For those of you who've read the first these chapters for the Loki Reader Sleeping Beauty F story, and yes, I did. I don't know if anyone noticed, but it is going to derive also a little bit off of Wizard of Oz, Just a lot more characters than just 3 extra characters. So it's like a Sleeping Beauty Wizard of Oz mix. The next one was talking about Ruby and Iron Metal Man. If you guys haven't figured it out, yes, it's Iron Man. So that's gonna be the next one. The reason why it took me so long, other than drawing out the jewels, is because I want to find. Because right now I'm not a great drawer, and for those of you on DA who see my actual art, which is anything in pencil and then recolored either on DA or on other stuff, and then actually even my RWYOC first OC, that I re-edited is still not done yet. I'm not a great drawer. I'm good, but I'm not exceptional, and it takes me a very long time to get stuff perfect. Or if it is perfect, that's a miracle for me. Anyway, I was trying to find game systems, like you've seen me post characters I've created using Azalea, Doll Divine, Rinmimaru, well, somewhat, and Starsu. Those are the 4 actually game systems that I create my characters with. It's the best thing I've ever had. Well, except for the Loki one, but I'm not even going to get into that. So, which is what I have to thank for it. So pretty much, I was trying to find, and the hard part of it is, most of these character creator games don't really touch on male, unless it's like with a female involved. Sorry, I have to get out. So pretty much, finding something where you can make a male android is very hard. I finally found one on it was either Doll Divine or Azalea Dolls, and the thing about it is I almost had to I thought it was gonna take me a lot longer, but I got lucky where my keyboard was actually working at one point, and I was able to screenshot it before the thing decided to not work again. So all I have to do is one little drawing edit, and then it'll be ready, and then I will be getting back at that'll be the next thing I'm gonna be posting the Loki Reader ones or Sleeping Beauty one, because that was the first thing I ever wrote about, and I think I owe it to the people who actually liked the story to get this finished. This is one of the ones I actually do want to finish. When the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was starting, this is when I was starting to write the story, and I was really inspired because they had Lady Sif on, and Lorelei on, so this was like first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'm telling you that. Sorry if I'm a little disheveled, it's Sunday morning. So, pretty much, I'm going to be slowly working on stuff, but I most likely won't be able to get anything or a lot of done until after this semester ends. Now, something happened where, and I think I said this in my last video, I don't drive. Yes, I'm old enough I could drive. Yes, I could get my license. And I do want to do that. And yes, I should own a credit card by now, but I don't. And I know for those of you who have PayPal, when I say that I don't want to get a credit card or PayPal until I get the credit card, you don't have to, but it's like, it would help me better if I just did it that way. At least make me reassured that that's when I'll be ready to use PayPal. So when that happens, I will be doing something else too. Anyway, right now, something happened with a grant that this public transportation for elderly people with disability that can't drive themselves for whatever reason. And that doesn't mean you have any excuse. It's like you have to have a real good excuse. When I first had this transportation, I had to confirm and show that I had a disability, and it was hard for me to get a thing. And originally it was just to get to an interview or a job interview. Pretty much something happened where they didn't get the grant that they usually got, and I don't know if there's any other grants that they could get. And they've upped the price. So except for like the circumstance of elderly over a certain age, unless they want to, but it's like, so pretty much right now I'm hoping that they last throughout the rest of the semester. If they don't, the next semester though, I will be taking a break from school because I need a break. Even if it's just one semester, I need a break. I would even do summer school as long as I just would have one semester. And the fact of the matter is, even if I did that, I mean, it wasn't back the next semester, and I didn't have a way to get there. Job wise, I still have the same problem. I mean, especially once winter comes. Because my other job, I mean, one of my jobs is in town, which I could probably get to easily, even in the winter, most of the time. However, because my other job is further away, at least 10, 15, if, with bad weather and traffic and construction, which we've been having once in a while, I can't get there at certain times unless it's like what I used to have to do for Saturdays now, where I have the morning time shift or the night shift. And now I would have to do that, except for 2 days, excluding Sunday, 2 days, where that's all I could do. I mean, I have to do the only 2 of 3 shifts. Actually, no, not even that, because um, I'd have to do the morning shift, and I'd have to have someone take me home. I'm realizing that now, which is kind of making me seem ridiculous. So the next things I'm doing with my life is trying to get a credit card, trying to get so I can start building up credit so I can get a car. Eventually gain my license, but like I said, I don't want to go over 15 minutes, so I'm gonna try to finish this up soon. So right now that's with my life. School, work, transportation problems. And there we go. Better. So that's about it with me. Again, I am slowly working on these projects of stuff. I know I should have gotten stuff done a lot sooner, but when you have semi-writer's block or lack of motivation to even write, even if you have it, it's very hard. And the thing is, it's not that I'm giving up or forgetting anything I'm writing. A lot of the song-based stuff I do is definitely done. I rethink it out loud if it's not, or do it out loud. If I can act it out, I will do, and which is what I did with majority of those proposals, except for like one, because it's like it was too easy. It was actually easy, but all of my proposal ones I've actually acted out with nobody else, just with myself, to work it out. And I'm in the living room for the most part. So that's about it. So for DA people, be patient. When you do see me on, it's mainly the favorite, reorganize my favorites list, and that's about it. So again, be patient. And I guess the only other thing I want to say is I'm getting really tired of thieves, hackers, and all these chain things I've been seeing on DA. I Some of the creepypasta things I've been reading have been having these chains on them of this ghost girl, and if you don't send any to certain amount of people, it's like you're gonna have the worst days of your life. And it's like I haven't done anything, and I'm okay. My life's not great, but it's not as bad as what they're drastically saying. I haven't seen nothing. Believe me when I say I do believe in supernatural things, but I did not see nothing. For thieves, I haven't had any problems. And I mean, I make sure that I put my initials, and now I'm actually putting it on for more stuff. Like in hidden spots. And so if you saw my gem OC, you'll notice that there might be something on there that you can't see. And if I don't see it on there, or I see it on there, and someone takes it and copies it, I know what it is. As for hackers, I keep getting these warnings, but it's like, and I actually reposted someone's journal, but now I'm hearing that it's like a fraud chain, and it's just getting tiring. I'm not saying I'm ever gonna stop being on DeviantArt. I've been on since I was in like maybe junior high or high school, but it's getting old. So that's about it with me. I will post this a little later in the day, because I've got actually something to do later today. So that's it. For DAs, I'm looking forward to seeing more art or hearing from you. Anyway, if you're on YouTube, click like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good Sunday. Have a good Thanksgiving.